for Alcatraz in the 1930s. Now, when you started your audio course, you saw, and we had A block open tonight, so if you went into A block, you might have noticed that the cell doors in A block look a lot different than they do over here in the main cell house. I'm going to be using pasta terminology because it is international. So you can see that our cell doors here in the main cell house look like spaghetti noodles. They're circular. This is tool-proof steel. You cannot cut through this with enough time, effort, and spite, which these gentlemen did. Over in A block, the cells look like fettuccine noodles. They're flat and it's a soft iron. Because it has more space, if you have something like dental floss or a string, you can saw through it with enough time, energy, and spite. And that happened multiple times during the military era. When this was a military prison, several men sawed through the bars in the cell and managed to escape to freedom. We never had anybody escape through the front of our cell doors during the 29 years that Alcatraz was operational. Turns out it was easier to dig through the concrete in the back, which is what they did in that 62 escape. So, again, very, very special. And another thing that separates these cell doors from the A block doors is that the A block doors have to be individually unlocked every single time you're getting a man in and getting a man out. So that takes a whole lot of time, and our first warden, James A. Johnson, did not want that, because it's also an extra security risk for your correctional officers if you have them in front of themselves unlocking those cell doors. So they devised this system of levers and pulleys. I do not, it's engineering. I have a liberal arts degree, so we're going to do the best we can here. So we have 3 levers. We have our selector. It has a little button here. You can go 1 through 13 or A for all. Abraham has it on A for all. After you select, you then pull the clutch. So if anybody here has taken the trolleys or the cable cars here in San Francisco, their brake is the exact same mechanical object we use for our clutch. The exact same thing. After you pull the clutch, then you pull the hammer. And there you go. Our cell doors have operated. Each cell door weighs about 230 pounds. Times 13, that is a whole lot of weight, and I can't do the mental math because of the aforementioned liberal arts degree. But because of the fact that we use physics in it, we are able to operate. We have high school volunteers who, you have to volunteer because you have to get a certificate to learn how to use these cell doors. So unfortunately, I cannot let anybody use these cell doors tonight. So, we can also operate multiple doors at a time. Abraham, would you like to show them?
Yeah.
Which helped stop hands and feet getting caught in the cell doors. Now, in the 29 years that we were operational, we do not have any evidence of any crush injuries due to getting stuck in the cell door. We also don't have all of our hospital records because they are still protected under HIPAA. So, we only have the records of the men whose hospital records were put in their files. So, if you close those,